Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. And in keeping up with the follow count, we are up to 4,581. So thank you to everyone that continues to share the account every day. We do appreciate that. Yesterday we talked about letting go. So today in part 2, we are going to talk about 9 ways to let go, because it's important to know how to let go if you're going to let go, right? Makes sense. Thank you for everyone that's joining us. So let's get right to it. Number 9 is make sure that this is the decision you want, all right? The decision to let go doesn't always happen overnight. A lot of thought goes into it. Do you really want to end things? That's the one thing you got to ask yourself. If you're unsure, it's okay. Don't worry about that. If you're ready to let go, move on. Do it sooner rather than later. It'll hurt you, but it's definitely the best thing to do. Okay, hello everyone joining the show. Number 8. Okay, number 8 is keep your distance, both physically and emotionally. That's very important. After breaking up with your friend or a loved one, some quick fixes are deleting their phone number from your phone, unfollowing them on social media. That's very important, especially if they start to bully you. Depending on what kind of relationship you had, you may have some physical objects to part with too. So get rid of everything is the basic gist of number 8. Just get rid of everything, get rid of them from social media. Number 7, learn from the relationship. My dad used to tell me that it takes a smart man to learn from his mistakes, but it takes a smarter man to learn from the mistakes of others. So it's always important that when you're in a relationship that does not work out, that you learn from it. That's very, very, very important. Learn from it. Think of what the person might have done to take advantage of you and how you can work on not being taken advantage again in that situation. Number 6, give yourself time to grieve. In many ways, letting go of someone is similar to the experience of death. One of the hardest parts about letting go is feeling like something is missing in your life. This feeling of emptiness is tough, but it won't last forever. Be in tune with your feelings. Allow yourself to feel all the pain, sadness, frustration, and anger. Feel it and know that it is temporary. Thank you for smashing that heart. I appreciate that, everyone. Please, if you like what I'm doing, smash that heart. Number 5, forgive yourself. Forgiveness is key. No matter how the relationship ends, you need to make peace with yourself. Stop the self-doubt that if only you would have done something different, things would have worked out differently. This is all wouldn't be happening right now. You're human. Allow yourself to make mistakes. It's important to learn and grow from them. All right? Again, we talk about learning and growing from our mistakes. That's very important. Number 4, okay, free yourself from negative feelings. What you need to let go of will vary from person to person. You may need to let go of anger. You may need to let go of silence. You have about the way they treated or the way that they treated you. You might need to free yourself from constant wondering, like what could have been, how things could have been different. But you have to free yourself from all that negative feelings and start to think of just positive things you want to deal with. Number 3, accept that you cannot control everything. We can't control everything, folks. So you got to accept that. Regardless of how hard you try, there are some things that are out of your control. This can be tough to deal with. You can't make someone love you. That's very important. You can't make someone love you. You can't make someone be your friend either. It's hard, but when you realize and accept that you have no control over what's outside of you, it can help you with your stress and anxiety. What you have control over is what you have to think about, folks. Take time to process them, practice self-care, become the best you that you can be. These are all things that are completely within your control. Focus your time and energy on yourself instead of worrying and stressing over things that can't be changed, okay? Simple. It is really, really that simple, guys. Number 2, ask yourself what you really want in a relationship. When you're ready for a new serious relationship, it's important to know exactly what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, how can you possibly find it, guys? Right? So think about that. Maybe you want to write down a list of the things you do want. Thank you for smashing that heart. That's what I would do. Write down a list of the things you do want. Write down a list of the things you didn't like about your last friend or boyfriend or girlfriend. And I'll make sure you steer away from those things. So number 1, the most important one, and before we get to number 1, let me say that Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to helping survivors of bullying. So volunteer, donate, and learn at thebullyexposed.com, and by travelingtechteacher.com. For all your teacher resources, hey teachers, why don't you check out travelingtechteacher.com. Okay, so number 1, very important number 1, practice self-care. Practice self-care. What does that mean? It means taking care of your body, making sure that you eat right, making sure that you take showers. Because when we're depressed, we tend not to take care of ourselves. And we got to take care of ourselves, especially making sure that we eat right. Thank you, everyone that just joined the show. That is very important. Making sure that we eat right, making sure that we cry when necessary. It's not a sign of weakness to cry. Cry, get it all out of your system, and most importantly, take care of yourself. I told you guys yesterday that when we worry about the friends or the boyfriend or girlfriend that we had that didn't treat us right, we miss out on the new friends that we're meeting. Because we're not really paying attention, we're not really focused. And when you don't take care of yourself, you're doing the same thing. Somebody that might find you to be a good friend or find you to be attractive may not find you attractive if you're not combing your hair, if you're not eating right, if you're not showering. It all stems from all that. So we have to really take care of ourselves, and that's why practicing self-care and taking care of yourself is number 1 on this 9 ways to let go. So 9 ways to let go. Thank you for watching, guys. Again, I want to tell you that Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping survivors of bullying, and by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your teacher resources, hey teachers, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Remember, anyone can wear the crown, anyone can be a hero. So be kind to one another and have a great day.